Hello everyone, and welcome back to another week of Catch Up at Kath's, where I watch the episodes of EastEnders that just aired, all on iPlayer again, and we recap the week, ready for a brand new week to begin. So, let's get ready, and I wonder who is going to open the week this week. That's right, it's Ben Mitchell. What surprise there?
I'm not staying.
I mean, this is just another example of a ridiculous, stupid storyline, that he actually thinks that Callum is going to propose to Whitney.
Jags protection this month.
Even Kirat is like, Ben, you're a fucking idiot. That's what we're all thinking. I mean, this is, as weeks go with Ben Mitchell, this is a bad week for Ben Mitchell, let's be honest. He's not at his best, is he?
Unless in Callum's bag. Ain't really my style. So what, you think he's got it for someone else? For Whitney?
Why would Callum buy a ring for Whitney and then just leave it out in the open for Ben to see?
You saying I'm paranoid? Oh, it just doesn't seem very likely. I mean...
See, Kirat even knows the deal, how idiotic this is.
They're all going to be out. Yeah, you'll get your money, just bring the gear, and we'll take it from there.
You know, this is like the dodgy Terry Rocky Can't storyline, isn't it? Where he's like looking at properties and he's saying vague things about money and things. So he's obviously a con man, unfortunately, which is a shame because Brian is doing a really good job. But he's obviously not going to stick around for the long term on EastEnders, so I think he's a con man.
Trouble getting a night off. That woman works too hard, I'm telling you.
They're trying too hard to make all the characters like fall in love with him and laugh at him.
You know, I'm trying to do the right thing.
What? You mean no sex before marriage? Well...
How good is Bobby and Dana as well? They're such a good couple. Here's Kathy, ready for her date, looking radiant.
Stunning.
There's nothing that woman can't do, is there?
Your man looks amazing. She really needs a carer.
It's so funny to me that he's told her that Kathy needs like a caretaker, a carer, and she's got arthritis. But she's walking around looking like a 30-year-old.
Actually, I was thinking we could go back to yours. I mean, looks like your nan's going to be out for a while.
Honestly, Bobby has such a special place in my heart.
Yeah,
It's so sad that he's lying about his identity with Dana because they're such a good couple.
gorgeous.
Okay, this is stupid, I'm sorry. I love Kathy, love Terry, but like setting up this weird movie projection, this is so stupid.
Brief encounter. Is that not say something?
Kathy's got the eyes of a 20-year-old.
Necessity. The mother of invention and all that.
Yeah, he is just a con man. He is gonna... I don't know what he's gonna do. He's finding who has the money, isn't he, and getting close to them. Because he knows that Kathy owns like 7 businesses now.
That's a lot of burgers.
Lola's really annoying. She's like...
You need a doggy sack?
Lola's the one person that knows that Isaac isn't on his medication, yet she's just like, yeah, order the burgers.
Don't go.
I see nothing wrong.
Strip the place clean. I'll see you later then, yeah?
Right, Ruby's house has been robbed. Kathy's purse has gone missing. Terry's been looking at both these things.
Falling off and it's kind of precious. Belonged to my mum.
Doesn't talk about her mum. Left when she was a kid.
She left when I was
That's suspicious. I have the most disgusting theory about this. Who her mum could be the same mum as Bobby. Laura Beale.
Or get some food.
I don't know.
have work.
I don't know if the dates add up. I don't know if it adds up to her character, but could you imagine
Make your own schedule.
if
Yeah, okay.
Bobby and Dana are brother and sister?
I thought your nan was out.
I'm sure that's not it. I'm sure there's something about Laura Beale where
Peter.
she always wanted a baby and never had one.
Of
So,
course, the carer.
but still, could you imagine?
All about.
I don't want to do anything. But you and me, it's making my life complicated.
Yeah, Sharon and Kira have to break up because he has to be honest to Ben. I don't understand why Ben cares at all that Sharon is dating someone. And the fact that he called off Jags' protection just because Sharon's dating Kira. It's like Phil and Sharon broke up like a year and a half ago. And she's been married to Ian since then, like all sorts. It's really reaching at why Ben would do this.
I don't know. Maybe there's another reason to stay close to him.
Have you noticed as well, there's loads of like non-social distancing going on this week? It's so nice to see like things back to normal.
I've been seeing Sharon in secret for a couple of weeks. I broke her off this morning. I know I should have had the guts to tell you, but
It's so stupid. Why should Kira have to stay away from someone just because Ben doesn't agree?
I did.
Although Ben knows that he's messed up here now because he's like, I've already called the protection off. I wonder what Jags did in prison to get these people wanting to murder him.
Why are you telling me this now? Change your
Oh,
priorities.
Beavis had a baby boy.
I found out I'm an uncle.
So adding up for the party in a minute.
Mom, we need to stick together. For Jagreed, for Habiba, whatever you think of her.
Suki's heard the
and your
news.
son. Mom, what is it?
Get ready.
The prison chaplain called me 10 minutes ago. Your brother was attacked in his cell. He's dead.
Yes! Poor Jags, R.I.P. Never forget him, but
He's dead.
thank God he's dead. But if any character is going to die and I'm going to celebrate with a party, this is it.
Course, she's been breaking into neighbours' houses in the middle of the night and nicking their valuables.
Nothing valuable was taken from Ruby's.
What would you know about it?
Yeah, Isaac,
Chelsea
what would
isn't
you
some
know?
low-life. The house
Yeah, because
robber
Chelsea
was
has now
his
been
dad's
arrested, hasn't she? Because of stolen goods that she had gifted to her bum Caleb.
No knickers this morning.
So everyone thinks that she's robbed rubies, but...
Some
Or is it
jumped-up
Terry?
neighbourhood watch. Chelsea,
Look how iconic Chelsea is.
Chelsea, have they charged you?
I really like Chelsea, she's so good. Although I am worried that they're teaming her up with Grey, which is a bit worrying.
What the hell do you think you're doing, you little brat?
Literally me when I see kids.
It's just this doesn't feel like much of an apology.
Have you ever been for lunch with 2 children under 10?
I love how unsubtle Chelsea is on her date as well, with Grey. If only she knew what he was like. Although who can resist a man that fills out a suit like that?
If I knew you were having a party for one. Look, should we go out and
See,
get
this
some
is where
lunch?
it's just annoying with Ben and Callum. Like, they've literally just made up the episode before, and Ben was like, oh yeah, you can talk to me. And then Callum tries to talk to him, Ben's like, no. It's like, for God's sake.
Nothing.
And then Callum ends up being a mug and siding with him anyway.
Ben. Is this bad or Ben Mitchell bad?
Yeah, it's EastEnders bad. Oh yeah, the shed, the allotment shed, where everyone has a key to. This is where we find out it's Isaac that's been stealing the thing, and he's obsessing over Johnny Allen. I feel bad things to come for Ruby's exit.
You are very impressive.
God. I do feel for Chelsea. I'm trying to think in my brain who could be another person that fancies Chelsea that Grey's going to get jealous of. Who's next on the chopping block? They're literally going to have her have the same thing as Denise and Lucas, aren't they?
Okay. Microphone.
And Kathy's organising her Pride event.
How's the baby?
Beautiful. Tyrion, Jaguar, Armit.
Tyrion Jaguar Arm.
Apparently, Jags loved Game of Thrones.
Beaver Goof. This doesn't go here. Or this. What's wrong with you? Fix it.
See, Suki doesn't learn, does she? She can't blame herself.
It is mistake
Poor
after
Vinny.
mistake with you, isn't it?
He's basically the new Jags.
You have no idea how sick I am of cleaning up after you.
It's a bit rich coming from her, the one who pretended to have cancer.
I'm so sorry about your brother.
What is
I really like Callum's friendship with Vinny as well.
saying that?
Although this looks like it's a new storyline for Vinny where he's popping pills.
What are you? Should have been me in that cell, not Jags.
But this has annoyed me because Callum finds out this bit of information from someone who thinks he's a friend, and he goes straight to Ben and is like, oh no, it's not your fault.
Your relationships, huh?
Yeah. Gray's just giving me some legal advice.
If Grey has to kill one more person, I really want it to be Mitch, because Mitch is just so annoying. Even though Gray is a serial killer and a wife beater, and I do hate him, like, the way he speaks to Gray really annoys me. Like, he's so rude and arrogant for no reason.
I don't think I could have got through all this stuff with my mum without you.
This is another misstep with this storyline. They said that Mila had to sit in a police interview and go through every single thing that's happened to her in detail, but they didn't bother showing it to us on screen. It's like, if they've done that, those are some of the best moments in like classic EastEnders, where they sit down in a police interview, take us through exactly what happened, but they've just glossed over it. See, more non-social distancing. Is there going to be a baby in 9 months' time? Like, is he going to start abusing her, but then when she says she's pregnant, he'll stop? Because that's what happened with Chantel. Although I don't think Chelsea would put up with that crap.
He's just been drinking, but he has definitely taken something.
It's just one thing after another.
Ash, you're a doctor. I think you can help. And there you go, Suki as well, getting 2 duff-duffs. Her first duff-duff, she gets 2 in a row. But, well, there you go. That's the end of the week's episodes. Another good week, apart from the Ben and Cannon stuff, which is literally awful. Jags is dead, which is like the #1 plus point in my whole life. And follow up from his death, there's aftermath. Habiba's getting storylines when she's not even on the show. So yeah, I mean, 3 weeks in a row now where we've had decent I mean, there's still issues, but there always will be no matter what I do. But yeah, another good week. And I'm actually really enjoying them being on a box set, which I was so against to begin with. But now I put them on, watch them all, and then that's me done for the week. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that. That was the little recap of what happened last week on EastEnders. And I will hopefully see you again next week in the next video.